Welcome back to Soulkeeper 60 Play Star Wars The Old Republic. This episode we're doing some of the heroics in the starting area. So as you can see, they're much harder than the other stuff. Just the first two guys I had to heal. That should never happen really, except in heroics. So, channel my hatred a bit, get my health up, and then we'll go and attack some more. Alright. Here we go. I'm probably gonna die right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the only warrior here. They're both Inquisitors. So, whenever I jump into battle, I'm the first one to be attacked. So, yeah. There's not much I can do about that. Not at this low level anyways. There's no real way to heal during combat or be healed by somebody else. So you kind of deal with having to die a lot. And he's going to revive me. There we go. So before we go back in, we definitely want to heal up. Up, and then we're going to run in here, and there's Lord Sundar. So I'm actually going to take out the engineer first. It's a little bit less damage being done to me, so here we go. Don't really need those, so that's yellow. Oh, somebody else had a quest item to pick up, so there we go. And that is it for this. So now we're gonna go do the hate machine. I actually have that quest right there, but since we're in a group for the heroics, we're going to do those, and then I'll just come back and go grab all that stuff. I still don't quite understand the loot system of how this game works. But what it appears to be is, so me and these two guys, we kill, let's say, that droid. So when what that droid dropped was some credits and just a vendor item. So what I think it is one person can loot all of it, but it's not necessarily like registered per person. So technically one person could loot everything, except for the special items like green, stuff that you don't pick up all the time. Like this. Which is better than what I had, so I'm gonna need. Yeah, the way group loot works is the same for most games when it comes to the need, greed. Yeah, you can need, greed, pass, and later on, once y'all get crew skills, which I'll talk about later, crew skills, you can like take the item apart and use it to make stuff. So it's pretty cool. So now we're going to the hate machine. This one's a little bit harder than that other one, so. And for quest items like this, it takes one person to do it, but there are some that all of the people in there have to do it. So I don't need it. Alright, this is the one that we want to take out first. That is an upgrade for me, so I'm going to need that as well. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, and then we retrieve this tablet. And they don't know how to do it, so I'm going to tell them real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, where everyone that has the quest for that item, everyone has to get it all at once, otherwise you can't continue. So, I mean, it's a good system, but there's some parts where it just slows everything down whenever someone's behind and you just have to wait there for them. So, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So we're going to go and do these quests. Gonna quit the group. There we go. So I did have a quest in there, but I didn't say I did. That's one of the other problems with groups, is it'll show group quests that your group members have in purple, but it won't actually tell you if you have the quest. So it can get confusing. Bring our other med kit down. So, yeah, we gotta go this way. Okay, The game started lagging for some reason. And you have to keep in mind, this is a really new game, so you can expect glitches and slight stuff that shouldn't happen in normal games. You can just expect them to happen. I don't need a lot of health right now, just a little bit. Alright, there we go. I guess it was that room was making me... Alright, and this is a security chest. I don't know if I showed one of these earlier. It's a chest that just contains any items. You can find them anywhere. But it's not going to contain anything like super useful. Most of the time you get stuff that's around the same level of what you already have. So... But it's fun to find. And it appears to be only that area that was lagging, so that's good. And these guys are respawning like crazy. We're gonna kill them again. Alright, so there's a quest right here. That's where we're going to get the Jedi's equipment. And that is why I love the Force Screen. To be able to do that much damage with one shot. Oh yeah, I decided that whenever it's just read something like that, I'm going to let y'all read it instead of me reading it, because as we noticed last time, it says it pretty fast, so y'all are going to have to pause the videos and read them. So, but we got another quest in here. Luckily there aren't too many guys in here that we're going to run into, so we can just run right over and grab those shards. Seems to be the areas with the shards that are actually making it lag. Strange. Because the farther you get away from that area, it stops lagging. See? So I don't know what it is with that, but hoping I can get that done without using my med kit, and I was able to, so that's good. Yeah, there are a couple parts in the game that happens where you'll have people on both sides of you that are really far apart attacking you, and you have to go to one side and then the other side. So, like for a bounty hunter or an Inquisitor or something, it's not that hard. But if your Force Charge is on cooldown, it gets pretty hard. Alright, so we just gotta kill a bunch of guys around here and try and get that Jedi stuff. Alright, and okay, we picked two of the same item up. That's something that happens every now and then. I don't know why, but if you kill multiple people before you actually loot them, you'll pick the same quest item up multiple times. I think it goes along with what I was saying earlier, glitches that are in the game. Because it's a new game. You can't expect it to be perfect. Alright, so that gives us all of our quests completed, and we just have to go turn in. So we're going to do that now. What is this? Oh, it's a medical droid. Cool. So I can sell some of this stuff. Don't need that. And minor med packs. I'm gonna buy a couple. And there we go. So we gotta go up here and turn in this quest. And to believe this quest is the hate machine, if I remember. I forget stuff pretty easily. Oh, there's a holopad. Let's read it.
Blasted mining droids were tougher than I thought. I'm not going to make it, but I hope whoever is watching this will honor me. Escaped slaves, stole weapons from the academy, fled into this tomb. They reprogrammed the mining droids. Without those droids, the slaves won't survive. Tried to take them down myself. It didn't work out. Destroy enough rogue droids, and the slaves will die. Teach them not to cross the Sith.
Alright, so that was a quest that would have been pretty good earlier, but, you know, we're kind of past all that, so we're probably not going to do that one. So let's see, that was rogues, and we're going to abandon that. So. And that's how you abandon a quest.
You made it. Did it work? Did the red engine produce an inscription?
After the fight, yes.
I fed it blood, and it gave me this tablet.
The tablet of Tulak Hord, inscribed in the language of the ancient Sith. Yes, oh yes, these are Tulak Hord's teachings, the very methods he used to build the terrible machine below. I have dreamed of this tablet, dreamed of looking upon Tulak Hord's teachings and studying the arcane science of the dark side. I am honored you give me this opportunity. Take these, small relics I've unearthed that deserve to be used by a true Sith. Not a reward, but recognition of your strength. Now I must excuse myself, and my research must continue. It will be some time before the tablet gives up all its secrets.
Alright, and he gave us some pants. He gave us an object that he dug up, and it was pants. Was the pants on that corpse? I don't even know if I want to know. But there we go. And he's got another, that little triangle over his head for a quest, but it won't actually give it to you, so let's see. So we can walk all the way up. Yeah, we're gonna walk all the way up there. I was gonna say we can also use the quick travel because I haven't shown that yet, but I'll show it off later. There's no use in doing it right here. Oh.
Your money's always good here.
And we're actually going to get the lightsaber pretty soon, so there's no use in buying that. But specialty goods.
You won't find a better bargain.
How many do we have? We have 2. We need 8 to get one.
Come
So,
back anytime.
I have a feeling we're not getting one of those. Yeah. There are specialty vendors that you can find all over the place that will give you special items that you usually only have enough commendations to get one of, unless you're in a seat or something. And also we have a mail, so we're going to check that one out. This is from Melora. This was the apprentice that wanted us to sabotage Lord Renning's research. So, you have no idea what you've done, do you? That Takata brain was just the beginning. Lord Renning's after... That's not correct grammar. Lord Renning's after Chlor Slug eggs now, and I'm expected to get them. Punishment for my weakness, he says. Before I become brood meat, my master has ordered me to send you this gift. He hopes it will lessen the chance of you being killed. May he be as wrong in that as he has in everything else. And it stems. Alright. So, stems, I'll show you right now. They boost one attribute for an hour. This one imbues endurance. So it increases your endurance by 8 for an hour. And you can only use one at a time. And there's one for each attribute. So I usually don't use them and I just sell them because it's really not that useful to have an extra 8 endurance. So, and we're going to turn in this guy.
Step forward. I assume you've completed my task. I will take the holocron now. It is time we judge the purity of your overseer's blood.
Not talking.
Time we know how much of the ancients survive in their veins.
Indeed.
I completely agree.
The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith are to survive.
What measures?
What exactly is your plan?
I'll advise purges and enslavement of those with the thinnest blood, and uplift the pure. It will be the Dark Council's decision, however. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your treatment, but in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure blood.
So you gave us something that's not as good as what we already have. Thanks. And we have to go over here, give the Jedi his stuff, free him, and then we can come back here and turn it into the lady that's behind that pillar. Just running back and forth.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Sith. It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guard's chain shifts, I think I can slip out of the Academy. But what about you? Will you be okay?
I'm Sith.
Korriban is my home, Jedi filth. I fear nothing here.
I should have remembered that. I apologize for my concern. I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
You don't have to understand.
I think it's time that I be going.
As you say, Sith. Thank you again. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
Yeah, it could have been, but I would have been on the dark side still. So I'd have been a Jedi that's killing everyone. I have a feeling they wouldn't appreciate it. So now we can go turn into the Lady Inquisitor Urinth. And then after we talk to Darth Barris, we're going to end this video off. Okay. Remote control car.
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed. Our business is concluded. I will make note of your assistance in my report.
Whatever.
I don't need your praise.
No, I imagine you don't. Take these tokens as payment for your service, and know that no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
Alright. So she gave us a commendation, and I got one of these earlier, but I didn't really explain it. This is a credit box. You open it up, and like that one had almost 1,000 credits inside of it. Oh, sorry. I still got some dust on me from chopping trees earlier. Alright, let's go talk to Darth Barris.
You did it, didn't you? You got the shards from the tomb, and you're on your way back to Lord Barris.
Of course I did.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
Stop! I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I tried to get through the tomb, but there were just too many Chirac. I barely escaped. I figured better to ambush you and take your shards. But I see that's just as futile. Vemrin is already inside with Barris. All the other acolytes died. You were my only chance. Now, I'm doomed. I'll never become Sith. Unless I return with the shards, Barris will have me killed.
I'll handle that.
I'll save Barris the trouble of listening to your whimpering. Die!
Alright, so Vemrin's in here too. Can I just kill him now?
Look who's here. I have nothing to say to you.
Okay.
The prodigal supplicant returns, and with all the shards from the tomb of Tulak Hord. Superb. It seems your hopes have been dashed, Vemrin.
Appearances can be deceptive.
Excuse Vemrin, supplicant. He didn't take kindly to you turning those young acolytes on him, even though they were only untrained novices.
Turnabout is fair play.
That was a trick I learned from Vemrin himself. I was just giving him a taste of his own medicine.
The tension is thick between you two, a great source of emotion to feed on. I wonder what will happen when it boils over. You both stand on the precipice of becoming Sith. But only one of you will have the opportunity to claim a special lightsaber and serve as my apprentice. I thought it would be you, Vemrin, but I've changed my mind.
What? I've done everything you've asked. Better than any of the others. The honor should be mine.
Having a bad day?
Ignore Vemrin, Lord Barris. His world is crumbling around him.
Today, Vemren is every bit your equal.
Nope.
But the Force is stronger with you, Acolyte. And there is a power sleeping within you. It was a simple decision. Now, Vemren, go wait in my antechamber for your instructions. This instant. Now I hope you fathom how fortunate you are to be singled out. If you become my apprentice, the galaxy will bend before you.
Unleash me.
I can't wait to start killing.
The lightsaber you will seek is old and powerful. It is housed in a forbidden cavern in the tomb of Naga Sadow, where few Sith have ever set foot. Almost no one knows how to find the secret entrance. But there is a Twi'lek in the holding pens who was caught breaking in there. I hear she is quite willful. Take her and make her show you the entrance to the forbidden cave.
Good. Someone I get to break.
That sounds like fun. I would enjoy bending her to my will.
Yes, dominate her as you see fit.
Oh,
Other
really?
acolytes seeking to complete their trials are sent to the tomb, where Academy laws are waived. They will try to murder you. This test will determine if you become Sith. So bolster yourself. To set foot in the tomb of Naga Sadow is to breathe in death itself.
Alright, so he gave us a chest. That's not as good as what we had. Alright, so that concludes this episode of Star Wars The Old Republic. So next time we'll go talk to Vet, and then we'll go and get our lightsaber. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.